Well, we got one more team here that has been knocked out of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and that is the Minnesota Wild. To no surprise, I think we all had them losing in the first round. However, I think everybody in our hearts kind of did want the Wild to win, just in a sense where teams hate Vegas, people hate Vegas. I don't hate Vegas, I have them winning the Cup, but just watching that Wild team, it looked so entertaining, and I just wanted to see them finally go on a run and go far, but not this year. Not this year. It's not happening. So, again, they start off the year incredible. They have one of the best starts in the regular season we've seen in a very long time from a team, especially like them. They end up losing Kaprizov and Eriksson Ek and dealing with a lot of other injuries as well. They kind of fall off at the tail end of the season. They do get those guys back and they make it back into the playoffs. As a result, they take on the Vegas Golden Knights, and obviously they quite literally give it to Vegas in the first three games. I think Vegas in the first game, it was like basically 3-2. The empty net goal was like with 0.1 seconds left. So it makes the score look way worse than it was, but it was really only 3-2. Game two, Minnesota comes back. They win that one 5-2. Matt Boldy and Kirill Kaprizov playing just absolutely unbelievable. Game three, they play insane again in Minnesota, and as a result, they get the win there as well. Just some crazy stuff. And again, like you're up 2-1 heading into game four. They damn near won game four as well. It went to overtime until like the last couple of minutes in the first overtime period. Ivan Barbashev scores for Vegas, and they move on to the second. And they don't move on just yet. They tie up the series, and then game five is really where just everything kind of broke down. You obviously saw the offside call that was damn near a good goal. If it was even an inch the other way, it's onside, and then that just completely takes out Minnesota's momentum. Vegas scores in the overtime frame, and then in Game 6 last night, Vegas goes up. Minnesota tries to come back, but their comeback fell short, and they are eliminated once again from the Stanley Cup playoffs. Unfortunate stuff because I really enjoyed watching Minnesota this year. I enjoyed that playoff series. That was probably one of the best series in the Western Conference, and I thought it was going to be one of the worst. So I give a lot of credit there. This has been a really entertaining playoff so far, and the Wild have been a part of that for sure. And the biggest thing that I don't think enough people are mentioning is that this was the last year the Parise and Sutter contracts were in effect. Come July 1st, those won't be a factor anymore. And they're fully broken free of that, what was nearly a 20-year, 15-year long curse with those two players signing the big contracts. And now the buyout money that was like the big 2 years is cut off from that. And as a result, they're going to get like $14-15 million back in cap relief. And they're going to be in an incredible spot. I think that they're going to be able to just sign some guys in Kaprizov and keep him around there for a long time moving forward. They'll be able to use that money as well to go out and sign other players too. It's a bright future there in Minnesota, and there should not be any doubt about it whatsoever. But I thought in the series they played good. Overall against Vegas, I thought they looked like the better team in some of those games. Just the Golden Knights with their overall experience, their depth as well. Like you had guys like Brett Howden scoring goals and such and such. Like even with their guys that really didn't produce that good, they still did very well. And I give a lot of credit there to them for that. But for Minnesota, it was a fun run in the playoffs this year, but it just couldn't get put into fruition. They are eliminated in 6 games, and we will see them probably next season back in the playoffs. I do wonder, like, what this team could look like if they are fully healthy for an entire season. I think if they were fully healthy and they kept that consistency, I feel like, to be honest with you, they could be where Dallas is right now, or where, not really where Winnipeg is, but like be second in that division and facing Colorado or Dallas themselves. Maybe that would have been worse for them, but overall, I still think that's a major positive when you look at this Minnesota Wild team for how they've been able to bounce back throughout these last couple of weeks, and it's been phenomenal. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. The Wild have been eliminated from playoff contention. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like the video down below and please consider subscribing. And that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.